what else? What else do you think you need to do from a sharing the value component?
Share the value, and then actually do some sales.
Okay.
And I'd like to get the price that I see out there. I think I'm in an in-between place. I'm not Hollywood. I don't think I'll ever be Hollywood.
Well, unless you're going to make feature films or something like that.
I come pretty close to what I see on TV for commercials, and some of the special effects we add, things like that a lot of video companies don't do. I just don't do the time. The artistic creativity part, they don't do the time to do that. So I'd like to be able to earn that. The extra time that I'm putting into it, that's what makes my videos different.
Yeah.
That's why people like them.
That's where the value lies.
It's just a matter of getting paid for it.
Yeah.
That's a big thing right now.
Yeah. So, what now? You mentioned in your success stories that you've got a case study where somebody had 40% improvement.
Right.
Right. And so sometimes that's what we'll share with our client. Right.
Right. It's on Yelp.
Yeah. Or when you're having a conversation, what would a 40% increase in your sales mean?
That would be huge.
Yeah. So you could ask them that question, right? And so now regardless of whether they make $100, $100,000, $1 million, what does 40% mean?
That's all relevant.
Right? And then you say, hey, listen, I have clients that have achieved 40% sales increase, right? So again, we're leading with the results, and we're making them think about it, and we want them to come back to us and say, hey, this is what that would do for me, right? Now, not everybody needs 40%. A lot of people would be happy with a lot less than 40%, but hey, that's possible, right? So case studies and stories. In other words, how are we going to ask these questions to figure out what the value is? Because that's what they need. That's step 3 of the sales process, is identifying needs and wants.
Right.
If we can do that. So should you then figure out what are all the questions that you want to ask in that stage?
Absolutely, yeah. That's what I got to figure out.
Yeah, there might be 3 or 4 or 5 questions that you want to make sure they get answered.
Yeah. I do ask them about their business, but I immediately try to sell my product to them.
So you're going a little too fast, and then we might back up and just let's make sure we have all of the parts and pieces before.
Not showing the ROI.
Right.
They don't show that at all.
So so there you go. Yeah. So making sure that they understand what the return on investment is really like, what it's really capable of.
Right.
Because it can be, from a video standpoint, and you've got one guy already that's huge. And then again, if they're looking for that emotional thing, okay, what's that worth, right? Now, it's harder to put a value on emotion, right? But it is valuable, right? What's that worth? And if we could do that,
If it's a charity thing or a documentary, I did a documentary about homeless people, getting people to move forward to help a homeless person and understand their world better. That's an emotional type thing, and the one I did do, it developed more people helping.
Your underlying passion is the reason why you're in this business.
It is.
The money kind of comes along because you're really good at it, right? And it's worth it for people to make that investment. And your ability to share the value of that investment is the key to this particular case.
Right.